Hello guys, Steven Knox here. Welcome to this video. So today we're going to do a recap of what is going on in the current market and a couple tickers I want to go through for future plays. So overall, I will give my thoughts about the current plays and how it's really followed the current market conditions. So before we get into the video, make sure to click the like button and subscribe. Let's get into it. So today we have GTII and FNGR and ATXI. So those three tickers are the potential play into the next week or into the next couple weeks. ATXI is a micro float. This is 700k float and it's doing its breakout after its run from 5 to 11 a couple days ago. So this one is a reverse split. Basically the reverse split is you reduce the float by a significant amount. Most of the penny stocks reduce it about 10 times or more. Keeps it down to under 3 million, it becomes a lower float or micro float, and they can pump it up and dump it. So this is one of the classic play. ATXI, it had its breakout right about here. If you take a look at the 2 months and 15-minute chart. So it broke out through this consolidation. On this day, traded about 54 million shares. So that's plenty of support. On Friday, it pulled back down a little bit into the support. So this is actually a potential long into the next week. I would say before it becomes a short, it needs to extend at least 300% from the consolidation price. So I have a consolidation here around 9, consolidation around 11, around 10. So it needs to go to at least 30 before it becomes a short. And I would prefer going long on this instead of shorting. And always there's a risk of offering in after hours and into the weekend. So I do not recommend holding it overnight, especially when you're going long. But this is more of a long and short. That's for ATXI. FNGR. This is a NASDAQ, so not much volume from the bottom, and you only traded about 30 million shares on Friday. It needs to trade much more, at least 100 million shares in the current market conditions. So I assume that if it pushes to 5, trade it around 100 million shares and gaps down the next day. So this will be a potential short into the next week. Not recommending going long since there's not much support going on. Hopefully you can get tons of volume on FNGR. Then we have GTII. This is OTC. OTC normally is really difficult to get executed, especially on the shorting side. It's traded solid amount of volume and it's up a decent amount, about 1,000% almost. Overall, OTC are very difficult to trade. Dollar block does not apply into the OTC tickers, and basically you are using the yesterday's close, goes negative on the day, then it might be a potential short, but for that the factor is not strong enough or the resistance is not strong enough. Majority of the OTC plays, unit sizing pretty small since the liquidity is not there, and also it's hard to get executed whenever you are pushing size into those tickers. So those are the three tickers that has potential into the next week. Well, from my current, I would say, statistics that I'm tracking for the current market conditions, we're still not back in the 2019, 2018 market yet. The ticker still gets decent amount of volume, sometimes close to 100 million. Our lower flow is around 60 million. So it's still much higher than before. And I would say that in the next couple months, we will have several runners before December, since October and November and December. Those 3 months are the hottest months of the year. So hopefully we can get one final couple runners before we head into pretty much zero liquidity if the Fed keeps raising rates and reduce the balance sheet. So those are 3 tickers that will be potential play for the next couple weeks. And that'll be it for this recap video. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.